Hi, my name is Jesper and I've been living in Kalmar, Sweden since January as an Erasmus exchange student. Linnaeus University has offered lessons for the Swedish language since the end of January, and the lessons consist of a variety of language parts, for example, grammar, vocabulary, listening comprehension, and speaking competence, and each lesson offers one or more of these subjects. The teacher is a native speaker and helps you through the text and help with the pronunciation of the words. And after 8 weeks, an exam will test your skills in an oral and a written way. If you pass, you are able to succeed with part 2 of the course. The lessons are not mandatory, but highly suggested to follow. Since I already knew some words and sentences before I came to Sweden, the lessons gave me much information I already knew. Nevertheless, it helped me by remembering the words. I've learned so much about building a sentence and using the correct forms within a sentence. You're really challenged to use all language skills available to learn a new language. Learning words, compare it to your own language, and just trying to make a correct sentence. Since Dutch, which is my native language, has its origin within the Germanic languages, many words used in Swedish, which is also a Germanic language, are the same or almost similar. Due to this similarity, it gives me the opportunity to learn the language even faster. The process of constructing sentences is almost similar, and because of the vocabulary, using Dutch words might lead to understanding among the Swedish people. In my quest to learn the language, I use any available word in Dutch, English, and German, and by combining these three languages, anyone should be able to read the language at least, or even speak it. In my opinion, there is only one con in learning a language in the country that speaks a language only spoken in that specific country or area. Swedish people are obligated to learn English as a second language due to the fact no one else speaks their language. A consequence of this is that Swedish people can hear it when you're not Swedish, and they automatically switch back to English. They see it as the ultimate chance to practice their skills in English, especially when you are living far away from the border with another country. In this way, your complete intention to speak to the native speakers in their language disappears, and you automatically switch back to English. Most probably, I'm the only international student to actually speak Swedish to the Swedes, since others surrender in their effort and just continue in English. A certain thing wouldn't happen in a country like Germany, since there are many other countries where German is the main language. Most Germans just expect you to speak their language by entering the German area. They don't have the duty to learn a second language that fast, since they can travel to the neighboring countries and still be able to speak their own language, something Swedes has not in common. As a matter of fact, the Netherlands is actually the same as Sweden. Only 2 countries in Europe speak Dutch, and to make sure you can handle everything, we are obligated to learn different languages. In a way of goodwill towards the other persons, we switch to the language of the person in front of us, which is, like I said, for us the ultimate way of practicing the other language. We don't care if the people in front of us wants it or not, as long as we can practice. The same thing happens now here in Sweden, and I'm the only one who doesn't want to be talked to in English. For me, learning a different language is one of the greatest things possible, since you learn something about a different culture. Languages has always been the entrance to a variety of people, and by learning the language of the host country, you show them your wish to be connected to this respective culture. Erasmus, for example, is an experience you will never forget in your entire life, and by learning the language and maintain your knowledge, you are able to be connected to this culture and people for the rest of your life.